All right, welcome everybody. It's me, your host, Mr. G, and you're probably going, Mr. G, why aren't you playing Crossout today? Well, we are playing a different game where you get to build stuff and blow it up. This one from the devs that brought us Prison Architect. Lovely game, loved it. I also love FTL. I also love building your own vehicles, and I love spaceships. So we're going, hey, let's check out the Last Starship, which just dropped today in early access. What do you need to know? Well, you need to know it's $26.99 to buy the early access. Oof. What are you going to get right now for $26.99? Well, let's dive into that. So I've been playing this morning. There's no tutorial, really, so to speak. I mean, it is early access. You do get a couple of prompts when you get started for, how to plop a reactor in, how to get, your fuel tank, your oxygen. You're essentially given the whole of a ship, or the frame of a ship. And right away, if you've played RimWorld or you've played Prison Architect, you're going to notice you can make storage areas for different things. You're also able to run things like pipeline for stuff such as fuel. So it's kind of got a fuel system where you've got to put fuel into the reactor. You've got to have crew to do that. You've got to charge your reactor. It's got to send electricity via wires to other parts of your ship. It also has a tactical interface. It's going to use Newtonian physics, so you're going to want to make sure you've got thrusters on your rig so that your rig can move around and maneuver. You can also get into combat, where you can essentially maneuver your ship, use weapons, and attack other ships in the game. So we've been doing some easy delivery missions, nothing too wild. As you go into a new system, you can grab new contracts. So for example, urgent passenger transport. Let's grab this one. Okay, it says requires at least 20 free cabins. It says we passed that, but as far as I can tell, looking at my ship, we don't have any cabins on board at all. All we have is a working life support system, which allowed our crew to jam our spacesuits down here in storage, and for this guy to question his life choices as he wanders through the stacks. So when you take a mission like transport people or transport gear, they'll be delivered to you via shuttle. They're going to go through your star dock there. As far as I can tell, there's no way to pause the game. You can slow it down. You can get it to very slow, but you can't exactly pause it. I'm assuming that's to make combat a little more challenging. Now, we have an FTL drive. We did install that, but we have to figure out where we're going. So we're meant to transport some passengers here. FTL will take fuel. You have to prepare to jump, which requires your ship to do some basic maneuvering. And then when you're ready, go ahead and hit ready. And away you go. Now, as someone who's played Prison Architect, FTL, and multiple different spaceship builder games over the years, I was like, well, I gotta try this one out. It's definitely got a lot of similar vibes to Prison Architect. I'm a little bummed they actually didn't go with the little, circular-shaped humanoids like in Prison Architect, but went for these soulless zombies instead. Speaking of which, let's deliver some of these soulless, heartless zombies. Also, we're low on what appears to be FTL charges, which you also have to buy, like everything in this game. So let's buy a couple of those while we're here. So in most systems, you can simply hit trade. A shuttle's going to show up with whatever it is you need, drop it off at your ship. Your crew will drop into one of the storage areas that you need to designate. It looks like I need to get a little bit more energy. You rank up, so you do get ratings in things like humanitarian, logistics, scientist, explorer. There are a number of different ship frames that you can try out as well. But I think it's important to be aware that this game definitely feels like it's in alpha state. It feels early access. So what I would suggest is if you're on the fence for this game, grab the demo. Pick it up. There's a demo on Steam. You can grab that right now for free. Play it out. Try it out. It's got potential. I'm going to have to play around with the combat mechanics a little bit more to see if I'm going to really like that or not. But I wanted to not waste too much of your time and just give you a quick rundown on what does it look like right now. So $26.99 feels a bit steep. Feel like if the price were more down towards around 12 bucks, maybe go ahead and pull the trigger. All right, guys, if you like these kinds of videos on the channel, please let me know with a like, subscribe, or don't. I'm not your mom. Can't tell you what to do. Hope to see you on the next one. Mr. G out.